Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. It's me, Ramon Carrasco, and today we're going to learn about a Spanish artist by the name of Joan Miró. Now, Joan Miró was born on the 20th of April, 1893, and he died very sadly on Christmas Day, 1983. He was a painter, a sculptor, ceramicist, and like I said, he was from Barcelona, and his style was known as Surrealism, and Surrealism is a movement that emerged in the 1920s. And this movement was all about your unconscious thoughts, incongruous thoughts, things that were dreamlike or made up. Basically, anything that doesn't exist in this world fits under the Surrealism movement. But his was a little bit different in the sense that his form of Surrealism was a little bit more abstract and it was more like pictorial science, because there were artists who were doing Surrealism, but their paintings were very much realistic in nature and representational of what they were portraying. But his wasn't. He was, like I said, more pictorial, very easy, very linear. So this is going to be super quick and super easy to imitate his work. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do, we're going to start by drawing a circle. And a lot of his paintings were just either circles or rectangles and things like that. And you'll see as we go along. So there's a first circle, then we're going to add another circle that's going to overlap this one. So a lot of his paintings, they had, forms that looked somewhat human, but they were very abstract, like the one you're going to see here. So what we're going to do is make the impression of, two eyes and a nose. So you start by making like a letter U, and then you just attach a circle to each side of that U. And then normally these lines and these circles that he did are black. So then you would want to color yours black too. I mean, you don't have to, it could be anything, but in all his paintings, these lines were black, and everything that you do was outlined in black. But you might want to start with the pencil first in case you mess up. So now we're going to do the hair, and you're going to add 3 lines. And then at the end, once again, you're going to put a small circle. And that's the hair. We have the face. Now we have the body. To do the body, we're going to do a rectangular shape, but it's going to be a little bit more organic versus geometric. And it's going to have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 4 sides, but when you make these lines, make them a little bit more, organic. Not so geometric. And if I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause the video or just rewatch. Now inside of this form that we just made, you're going to add 4 horizontal lines. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this figure needs arms, right, and a neck. So from the bottom of the circle, you're going to bring this line out. And this will serve as his neck and his arm. And then at the end, another circle. And you can also make this line thicker if you like. And then you do the same thing on the other side. And then a circle. Is that noise annoying to you? Alright, so now he needs legs, right? Or she, I don't know what this person is. So So you start from the bottom of this shape and you just bring 2 lines down, and once again you end it with a circle. So we have the form, some type of a human form. He also made, to me it looks like a dog, some type of animal, but it could have been something else. And we're going to start basically repeating some of the shapes we've already made, but they're going to overlap through these lines right here. So we're going to start by making a circle. It's going to be considerably bigger than this one. So right here, see how it's overlapping? And then once again, the eyes, which are these circles, but in this case the nose, see how the nose is down here? We're going to make it up. So it's like an upside down U, and then just connect it to the eyes. And you're going to fill this in black. And now we're going to give him some hair, so there. And this is what makes it look like a dog to me, these next lines, which are very simple. You're going to bring 1 down from the head, add a circle, 1 for the body, and it curls up, and this looks like a tail to me. So that's why I'm assuming it's some type of dog or cat. So, and then the legs. And he has hair on his tail. So now we have that surrealistic representation of an animal. Now we're just going to overlap more shapes, to fill up the negative space we have. So right here where the legs are and his head, I'm going to make a triangle. A lot of his paintings were just shapes overlapping, and then each space created was painted a different color. Now from the tip of this triangle, we're going to extend a line to the top and then curl it at the end. The shape rectangles was something that was always repeated throughout his paintings. So we'll put 1 there. We'll give it some legs. And then we'll put a line through the middle and bring it out. And then right here, we'll do a letter N. A lot of this was in his paintings, but I'm not sure if it was just a way of putting the first letter of his last name, Miró, in there. But it was something that's seen a lot in his work. Then we'll add a couple more lines, circles. So just anywhere you deem like necessary, you can add lines, rectangles. It doesn't have to be exactly like this one. Now let's do something on this other side. A lot of other shapes he made were kind of like this, kind of like the letter C, one way and then the other way. Or kind of like a bean shape too, it looks like a bean. So now we're going to add, we have the head here for this guy and the head here for this dog or cat, but now we're going to make this head also for this other person we're going to put right here, except he's going to be upside down. So this head will serve 2 purposes, for this creature and for the guy up here. So you start by making his body just by creating kind of a triangular shape, and it's going to overlap this guy, and then connect them. And then the legs. And the last thing we're going to add are these very difficult to make stars. So pay close attention. This was also something that's very prevalent in his work, these star shapes he had. So that was super easy, right? Thank you so much for watching, and a quick shout out to some of my subscribers: Celine Zane, Cami Camila, Esther Teran 45, and Obed Betancourt. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below.